Hi everyone and welcome back to Ion Harness Racing Weekend Review. I'm Heather Dodds. Hoosier Park offered a big night of Grand Circuit racing this past Saturday night, and in what some are calling the biggest upset of the season, Master of Law overtook the heavily favored Sebastian K late in the stretch to win the $238,500 Centaur Trotting Classic. Driven by trainer Jimmy Takter, Master of Law won at 21-to-1 odds and 154-2.
Track maybe favored my horse a little bit, versus my other horse, Uncle Peter. The shoeing he have is definitely not in favor for this track, but it's he's a good horse. He can play with these guys, and he's only 4-year-old, and he have a future ahead of him.
Looking back at last week's action in Ohio at the Delaware County Fair, first we spotlight Thursday's $647,500 Little Brown Jug, where the spotlight shined brightly on Limelight Beach, driver Yannick Gingras, trainer Ron Burke and owners Burke Racing Stable, Weaver Buscemi LLC, M1 Stable, and Wingfield Brothers. Winless in 12 starts this year, Limelight Beach captured the Jug in 2 heats, winning his elimination in 151 and finishing the final in 150-4. Winning the Little Brown Jug was a first for both Gingras and Burke. Let's Drink on It, who won the first of the 2 elims, finished second in the final, with Somewhere in LA finishing third.
We buy into any horse we can, and he was a very good horse from a top stable that you were getting a whole horse. You weren't going to get something that had been hurt. So, I got to give props to Brian Brown. Brian Brown, you guys all seen all week what he can do. Guy's as good as a colt trainer is in the game.
I thought I had 2 good chances, you know what I mean? My wife asked me, she's like, if they both make the final, what are you going to drive, And then I was like, obviously lying somewhere, I had a little bit of an edge, but after winning the cane, chance at the Triple Crown. But I didn't think the horse was a bad horse, I thought I had a great chance with him too.
It's unbelievable. I just can't hardly believe that it's actually happened. I mean, we're just...
Yes, we're just very blessed for being part of this.
Exactly.
We blessed to be able to spend time with the family following the horse and everything else, and it's just such a great joy to have this.
Also in Delaware on Thursday, we saw Brian Sears with Sumatra pull off a 19-to-1 upset with his 156-1 win in the $118,300 Old Oaken Bucket for 3-year-old male trotters. Sumatra had to overcome a series of challengers throughout the mile, resisting a first-over trip to emerge victorious. Classic Martine won Thursday's $121,500 Miss Versatility Series Championship for older female trotters at the Delaware County Fair, hitting the finish line in 154-1. Driven by Tim Cheetrick and trained by Chris Oakes, Classic Martine went right to the front out of the gate and was never challenged.
Had the best horse in the race, and Timmy's a great driver, and we didn't discuss any type of tactics. I let him do his job, and I'm pretty sure that's where he wanted to be, and he felt comfortable that she'd get the job done for him.
In Wednesday's $178,862 Jugette final for 3-year-old female pacers, it was Colors a Virgin who stole the show, with a 1 1/4 length finish over Beautiful Lady in 152-4. Colors a Virgin won her limb in 151-3, overcoming favorite Lady Shadow and finishing by 2.5 lengths over Southwind Silence.
Tell us about the trip you had second over there. How'd you get in such a great spot?
Kind of got lucky. She got a little steppy behind the gate. Got a little crooked, got a little rough, so I just kind of waited on her, then put Sears in and moved her, and just worked out second over. Caleb got away third, so it worked out really well.
We did not want to come here and overextend either one of these Indiana mares and not be good for the $200,000 final. So when we win, of course, we're coming back the second trip. So everything worked out great. I know she looks like it was tough trips today, but those are her trips.
In the $59,445 Standardbred Stakes for 2-year-old male trotters contested Thursday in Delaware, Pinkman pulled out of the pocket late in the mile to win in 157. Crazy Wow, the heavy favorite and the leader for much of the race, finished second. Driven by Yannick Gingras and trained by Jimmy Takter, this win is only the second start for the freshman trotter. Remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and catch all the latest news on ustrotting.com. And just a reminder that the USTA office has relocated to a temporary headquarters at 2720 Airport Drive in Columbus. For more information on this relocation, please visit ustrotting.com. And you can follow me on Twitter at Heather_USTA. See you next time on Ion Harness Racing Weekend Review.